Today, we're going to talk about top 5 things that new airmen, right?
You guys, yeah.
New guys mess up when they first join the military.
It's a lot.
How long have you been in?
10 years. Long years.
Does it feel like 10?
No, it feels like 2. No, it feels like fucking forever. And a lot with new guys, so this is a lot of shit. I mean, we've both seen, you've been in around like 8 years now. An instructor with like me, so we deal with a lot of brand new guys. And we just steal a lot of stupid shit. So, I mean, they show up here brand new, like months after graduating basic training. So they don't know what it's like. It's a brand new world, right? I mean, you're from another fucking country. You can explain what it's like coming to another world. So you would relate, if anything, right?
Yes, so immediately you get a culture shock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a cultural, but it's like military shock.
It's different.
Because now your family's not here. Your mom is not here. Your support system is not here. But for some reason, they think that they are.
They're what? That their family's here?
Yeah, their family's here. Their families like hang around and they'll like pick them up, whether it's their like backup plan.
Yeah, nope.
If they fuck up, then somebody's gonna come and rescue them.
And probably not your mom. It's probably like someone above you that's gonna chew your ass out.
Yeah, because now you have these additional like duties and responsibilities, and all that extra stuff you have to do by yourself.
Yeah, it sucks.
So you go from like living at home to living in a dorm where you have to do your own laundry and you have to feed yourself.
Yeah, that's
and take yourself to the gym.
Yeah.
And you have all this training and volunteering opportunities, TDYs, deployments, dude, you name it, and it just hits you all at once. So the sooner you realize that that's your new norm, the better. They take too long to acclimate to what's going on.
Yeah, some dudes definitely can't get it. They show up and they like hang on to their old shit. It's like, nah, man, like I know me, I'm like half a country away, completely different. I'm like brown and hilly as shit. It's green as flat as here. I don't know anybody. Like I didn't even know this place existed. And now I'm expected to live here as a grown ass adult.
Yeah.
Like show up, no one to reach out to me. Like, yeah, you just go down the street that way. Like what the fuck? Like what?
We only have one street on base and I still get lost.
Yeah. Like yeah. I mean a lot of times like tell people like I don't know shit. Like what? Me neither. But I Google stuff. Just look it up.
You can YouTube it.
Yeah. I look around, like you got people around you. You're not with like by yourself. You're not the only fucking lonely guy on base. He's brand new. You usually show up with a bunch of people you're with, you know. So you just get up with them, like, hey, you're fucking new. Like we have the same patch. Like, where are you going? Oh, I'm going there. Like you just tag along. Usually, you hang out. Got people I went to basic with who showed up here. Most of the time, like you're a close little group, so you just kind of huddle together and like wander around where you're trying to go. You'll kind of be fine and survive. If you don't do stupid shit number 2, which is probably getting married.
So married. So wait, so you don't know what's going on, and then you want to drag somebody else into this as well.
Yeah. So I'm confused. I'm gonna take you down with me. Yeah. So like, I mean, basic training, you're not hooking up to get out, shepherd, and then you fucking some randos like in a dumpster, fucking. You know, we see them. They're like rabbits or animals out there. Like when we went there were people like kissing like by the fucking the bathrooms. Like you'll find a place.
It's true love.
It is true love, and I'm gonna marry her because she puts out in a fucking storm drain.
Somebody puts out.
Yeah. Should tell you what it's like. Yeah. So like, don't marry that person.
So why do you think they get married?
Like you said, they show up a whole new place. They don't know anything. Well, what they're used to is whether they were fucking slamming back in their tech school or their high school sweetheart. So, like, everybody, like, latches on their stuff, like, from home. Well, if you can bring that chick home out with you, like, oh, I did math class with her, but then it's like...
So you could bring in, like, part of your hometown with you.
Yeah, but you also bring all them fucking problems,
and you think it's going to work out.
No, she's, like, doesn't have a job, doesn't have any fucking money.
And you've never lived with her.
No, so you, like, wake up and you're like, oh, fuck, there's hair all over the shower. Great, now you gotta live with that. I hope you didn't knock her up.
She chews weird.
Yeah. Like, fuck.
Like, what if she's a cuddler and you're not?
Ugh.
How's that gonna work?
Divorce
Or
her.
what if she wants like 3 kids and you want none?
Ugh, I hope you don't have kids. It's like not only is it someone you're living with, like you don't even know who the fuck they are. Like, I'm gonna throw fucking gas on that fire and have a kid.
Well, I heard that kids save marriages.
They sure fucking don't. Even with like a strong marriage, I feel like you throw a kid.
Like mine.
Yes, and mine, and like you throw it on there,
Good.
and it's just like, oh fuck, like your shit's tested, and like so you have these people like unstable. Who knows what their money situation is? They don't even know if they're fucking strangers. And now it's like you have another little kid. And they're fucking kids, too. So it's like an 18-year-old with a kid.
Just talked to a guy this week, man. It's funny because he was like, hey, I have been dating this chick for 3 years. I was like, uh-huh. So, like, have you lived with her? It's like, well, technically, we dated for like 8 months. Because I've been gone to like basic and tech school. But I know her family.
She's got a really pretty voice when we talk.
Yeah. Yeah, there's way more to that than just attraction, because attraction is not going to pull your marriage for 20, 30 years.
No, because you're both going to fucking steep decline in age. Like, so when you get older, like, the little shit just gets amplified. Like, I had with my roommates, we were cool as shit, but man, like, you realize how little you tolerate in your own house when it's, like, another person. Like, even just as they dudes, just like, my roommate wouldn't clean my dog shit. Like, what if that's your fucking wife?
Yeah, what if she doesn't clean my shit?
Yeah, I wanted to wipe my ass. That sucks.
What if she can't cook?
Shit.
That's a lot of stuff, and like I guess same applies to females as well.
I mean, yeah,
right. So I mean, chicks, wife up, husband up dudes all the time.
Just get tied down. I mean, it happens.
It's the same shit. I mean, they get so feel like lonely. You want some kind of stability in your life, so they go looking for that stability in a relationship. But like, if you yourself is not stable, like you should not rely on another person to fill that void.
You feel
it's a fucking patch.
The void in another person with yourself.
Yeah, you should not fill their void.
You should not fill their void.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. Like, see, like new guys like get married. What if your friends don't like them? What if your wife doesn't like your friends? What if you can go out and drink, but she can't? She's just fucking be chill with you, sitting out, going out and party with your friends. I don't fucking think so.
It's not gonna last.
I seen like new guys come in and all their friends are like, oh, you're fucking whipped. And they're like going out and partying, and this dude's just sitting at home, just like, they fucking yelling at her because he wants to play video games, but she just wants to fucking talk. Hope she has a job. She probably doesn't fucking make any money. Didn't finish her school because you fucking dragged her out to a completely different state. Like, wow, great start. Great start. And so, like,
speaking of money.
Yeah.
So you enlist, but you don't do your homework.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna have bills to pay.
My recruiter lied to me. He said it'd be set.
Yeah, so I got this new Challenger, but then this Challenger needs fucking gas. That's through the fucking roof right now.
It needs maintenance.
Oh yeah, tires. I guess those wore out. So, pay charts are available online.
Yeah. You
can easily look them up. You know what rank you're gonna be. You're gonna be a new guy, so you're gonna have no time in service. So see how much you're gonna make.
Yeah.
You can also look up your housing allowance, or if you're new, you're going to be living on base, so you're not getting any housing money. You'll get some food allowance, but it's not that much.
Yeah, you don't make shit, but you're spending it like you got.
But your wife is expecting, a lavish lifestyle.
I want to shop at Lululemon all day. You gotta afford that shit. You're working your ass off. She's fucking
more like Goodwill.
Yeah, you're buying. You're fucking working your ass off. Come home and like, oh, Amazon boxes galore at the door. Like, fuck, bitch. I'm trying to go to work and you spend all the money. Like, you ain't taking care of the kid. Like, your life's just a fucking mess.
Kid. I mean, even just two people married. I mean, I had a guy whose wife would want to fly out to a different state every other weekend, like, or go back home to visit family.
Yeah. They think that getting married with kids and stuff like that helps their financial situation, but it usually makes it worse. Like, if you can't manage your own money, then you throw another fucking pot of money on that.
All that shit is leeching from your little paycheck that you get from the military.
Yeah.
And then they buy houses.
Yeah.
Big houses need nice furniture.
Yeah.
Nice curtains. Appliances.
And you have to buy the nicest shit. You can't just buy like regular stuff either.
Well, yeah, I don't want my fucking fellow A1Cs seeing me with shitty Keurig.
Yeah.
They're going to think I'm broke. And then you have a nice house, then you have to compete with your neighbors, so you buy a nice car.
Yeah. It's
and because you're so new, you're going to get a loan from a bank, right? And that loan is going to be a very high interest loan.
Yeah.
All right, so they're gonna charge you a lot of money to borrow money.
Yeah.
So that $30,000 Charger or Camaro or a Mustang, what we see in the dorms or in the base housing,
all over dorms, yeah,
will cost you extra 10, 20, maybe even $30,000, dude. I've seen some fucking crazy numbers.
Yeah, so you look at that, and then like a new guy, you're like 20, you're buying a sports car, like you probably maybe say you have an accident on your record, insurance is gonna be through the fucking roof too, so you have to pay that on top of it.
Yeah,
like you got all this other shit that you don't need to worry about, but you're draining all your money in a fucking car that doesn't mean shit. You drive by a dorm parking lot, it's like, ooh, nice Subaru, Mustang, like Camaro. And like, why the fuck do you have that? Like, you're not walking anywhere. You're not driving.
No.
You live on base. Like, your food's right here. Your work's right there. Work. Like, yeah.
Drag racing to work,
Yeah, you peel out and you're there.
They leave their dorm at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Trying to get to work by 5:50. You gotta go pretty fucking fast.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not drag racing. I mean, I don't get it.
I don't
Again, so don't waste your money.
That's not cool.
Nobody's gonna be impressed by your car.
I'm not. I think less of you. I think it's stupid.
I already think less of you, and now you pull up with this fucking car.
Yeah. You see a new guy with a brand new car, like, oh, this guy's an idiot.
Yeah.
You think you're hot shit. You think cool as fuck. Brand new roll up. So, like, there's a guy that was like that. Fucking car with his fucking Instagram handle. Like, all the kind of shit. Just the biggest piece of shit ever. And it's like, okay, so not only does he have this crappy car, like, not dude so hot. The dude was just the shittiest person. And I think that's something we see all the time. It's just a shitty attitude. You're starting new. You're showing up and you're acting like a child still, but you got these old ass crusty dudes who've been like done the job for a while. You're like, no, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Like, I don't like it here. This place sucks. Like, dude, I've been here 5 years. You're brand new. You didn't even know what the job is like. Like, why are you bitching about it? And then those people go out and they just fucking contaminate anything with their shitty ass attitude. Just, you have the most lavish job and they're, I'm in the AC into the sun just bitching. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
Yeah, it's not getting better. You actually like make your time in the military drag on.
I do not want to. Yeah, no one wants to help those people.
But if you do want to get out, there are options where you can cross train. You can change your career field.
Yeah.
You can go be an instructor. Recruiter. There are like special duties you can do.
You can.
But who's gonna put you up for those if you have a shit attitude?
Well, nobody. And usually those people have like shitty records, and that shit follows you. So when they look at that stuff, they're like, this guy has shitty performance. And they're going to be like, wow, I don't want him. I know, like, you get in trouble, they're going to stand up for someone who's, like, a good person. But if you do the same thing and you're a shitty person, like, he deserves the shit he asks. Like, he's asking for it, kind of.
It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy in a way.
Yeah. You make your bed, you got to fucking sleep in it.
And they taught you how to make beds in basic.
They do, but they don't make them.
Fucking hospital corners. But every time I do a room inspection,
where's my fucking hospital corners?
Like, it's a mess.
Well, yeah, and it's just like it all comes together. You're in a brand new world, military lifestyle. You still think you're fucking home with your mom and dad. Hope you don't and if that's a fucking translate to a family, like, you're not fixing your shit. And if you got a shitty attitude, like, it all comes together. Like, your life just fucking sucks. So people are like, I don't like my job. Like, did you do any research into it? If you didn't look at how much money you make, clearly didn't fucking look how much money like your job's gonna be. I did all kinds of research for my shit. I realized what I was stepping into. But most people show up and like, what? I have to run? Dude, you're in the fucking military. Of course you gotta run. Like, what the fuck you mean you gotta do PT? Like, I have to go to the gym? Like, hey, gain 50 pounds of fat? Like, what do you mean you can't get, like, yeah, you gotta go fucking do shit. Like, you gotta look good and act good to fucking go anywhere. And with that, like, people think going anywhere? Well, I don't like it, so I'm gonna get out. That's stupid.
And what are you gonna do? So yeah, I think one of the last main mistakes we see is people thinking they're just going to do one contract and get out.
Yeah.
And I feel like the reason that's a mistake is because you just wasted your time.
And mine.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still getting paid, so it's whatever.
Yeah.
But now, like, you paused your life for 4 years thinking that, like, joining the military is going to get you something.
Yeah.
You're going to take that shitty attitude
to
the civilian sector where you're going to demand $100,000 a year.
Yeah.
Like $100K, it's like a new standard.
I served.
Yeah. So
sure
what?
You did. Served and got out. So what's so special about you?
It's gonna ask for your performance reports. It's
Or
gonna ask you why did you get out, what you couldn't handle it.
what kind of school do you got?
I mean, that's like the first question I would ask somebody, and a lot of guys who like run companies who will be doing the hiring
Yeah.
are prior military.
With anyone would ask, like, if those jobs where people are like, I'm going to be a project manager at a CEO of a company, they're not just going to look at your resume and be like, oh, he was military. They're going to be like, hey, so how come you got it 4 years? What was your work experience? What kind of management did you have? Like, legit questions. You're going to be
Oh, cool. So if I hire you,
like, yeah.
you're not gonna like it and you're gonna leave.
Yeah, you're expecting.
There's
to
no
hire-
contract
yeah.
here, you know?
Yeah, you're not going to get shit.
So you're not making 100K.
No.
So yeah, do your research, and if you don't like it, I feel like don't even enlist at that point.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, we know multiple people who get out and they do the job that they didn't like on the outside world. Like, I don't like working on planes. When they get out, what do you find them doing? Working on fucking planes.
For way less money.
Yes.
And they have to take that job.
Yeah,
because the market is way more competitive on the outside.
But they don't have health care.
No.
They don't have a fucking legit paycheck. And let's hope they, again, the family, they're not bringing their family along. Now they lost all those benefits. Hope you don't, you know?
Yeah, so what happened during COVID?
People got laid off.
People were not flying. So there was no need for maintainers.
Yes, like the job wasn't safe.
And you know how many paychecks I've missed during COVID? Not a goddamn one. I didn't even work for a whole year.
Still got everything. These people out there struggling for food. Like,
yeah,
no shit. Like, but I'm not. Like, my shit's taken care of.
Yeah,
but they didn't like it for a little bit, so they get out. I don't like the weather here. I'm going to get out. Okay.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, too. You're too new to know what you do and you don't like.
Yeah. But,
you know, and like, how are you going to know what line of work you want to do at 18, 22 years old?
Yeah.
Some people do know that, yeah.
Yeah.
But majority will have no clue.
And we do that all the time. They're like, I don't like it here. Like, dude, you don't even know what it's like. You're still, like, moving your shit in. Yeah. What do you mean you don't know what you like? Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So people I know don't like PT, but like that's your health.
Your health?
Like, what do you mean you don't care about yourself?
Yeah.
That's what it means. And then they don't like the way promotions work.
Yeah.
But, you know, the top 15, that stratification for distribution program we use, it's the same shit they use on the outside.
Yeah. It's a lot of it's tied together.
It's the same shit. Like, military did not create all these like systems we have in place.
Yeah.
It actually came from somewhere else.
And if you can't figure out an environment where they give you everything and all the rules in black and white, then you're not going to do it on the outside. So it's like, it doesn't make sense. Here's like the perfect time to shape yourself.
I don't want to go.
No.
I don't want to go anywhere else, because then, yeah, they'll give you a project and they'd be like, run it.
Like, how do I do it? I'm like, cool, sick.
Where's my senior NCO?
Yeah.
Like,
oh, that's you.
Where's my commander?
Yeah. Nah, so it's kind of stupid stuff. These new guys come in, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They just don't like it because they're not home and they're uncomfortable in the situation. But the mistakes they make have massive ramifications later on for what they're ram my wife. Yeah, like, so like, it doesn't make sense. It's stupid. We see it all the time. Like, every class, new guy, hey, what do you like? Like, do you like it here? Nope, I'm getting out. What are you gonna do? I don't know, but I hate it.
I'm going to buy a boat and I'm going to fish.
Yeah, I'm going to be a CEO of a company. I'm going to work on an oil rig.
Oh, I'm going to be a doctor.
I'm going to go work in the fucking highest suicide rate company. Like, sick, man. I wish you the best of luck. Yeah.
Yeah, hang in there. Right?
Yeah. So, I mean, that's something we see all the time. There's all kinds of stupid shit, but some of the biggest ones have the massive ramifications.